Thanks for watching another video. In this video we're doing another showdown. This one's going to be the 270 showdown. So we're going to look at some of the more popular 270s, some of the more powerful 270s, and see which one might be right for you. And hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and look at the 270 calibers. I'm going to first start with the classic, the 270 Winchester. This cartridge was introduced in 1925. The parent case could be argued as the 3003 or the 30-06. I don't think it really matters because the 3003 turned into the 30-06. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at some of the ballistics and the numbers. Looking at the numbers, now I'm going to use a 130 grain bullet. We're going to look at the velocity with all of these cartridges. With the 270, you're going to get 3,100 feet per second, and that's with a 22-inch barrel. Moving over, most 270s are sold in a 1 in 10 twist. Energy at 400 is still almost 1,500 foot-pounds of energy, which is really good, hence why this cartridge is popular. The felt recoil, it's around 17, which is also really good. The other cartridges are going to be a bit more than this. Now this is my opinion, and so take it with a grain of salt. 1 to 10 efficiency wise, I think this is around a 7. Ammo availability as well, this is in my area, it's quite available. So if you have a 270, you're going to find ammo, at least where I'm at. Ammo cost, this has gone up, but pre-pandemic it was definitely around this and cheaper. Rifle cost. This cartridge is popular, so it comes in all sorts of rifles, and you could get a rifle starting around $350 and all the way up to some really nice ones that are well over $1,000. Our next contestant in the 270 showdown is the 270 Winchester Short Magnum. This cartridge was introduced in 2002. The parent case is the 300 Winchester Short Magnum. Let's go ahead and look at the numbers. So with the 270 WSM, your velocity with a 130 grain bullet, if you hand load it, is going to be 3,300 feet per second with a 24-inch barrel. And then this gun also comes mostly in a 1 in 10 twist. And then your energy is almost 300 more foot-pounds than the 270 Winchester at 1,700, so it has plenty. But the recoil is going to be a bit more, 19. Efficiency wise, I think this is a really efficient cartridge, and I give it an 8. Ammo availability, I'm not seeing it as much in my area as the 270 Winchester, so I give it a 5 out of 10. Ammo cost, it's also more expensive. The rifle cost, this rifle is not as popular as the 270, obviously, and so there's not as many rifles made in 270 WSM. But I can see them starting around $450, so not too bad. The 6.8 Western, this cartridge came out earlier this year, so it came out in 2021. It was co-developed by Browning and Winchester, and the parent case is the 270 Winchester Short Magnum. It's very similar to it, and let's go ahead and look at the numbers. The 6.8 Western has almost the exact same case capacity as the 270 WSM, and in fact I think it might be a little bit smaller case capacity, and I'm not able to find numbers for a 130 grain bullet. Obviously if you're going to get a 6.8 Western, 130 grains a little small for it, but that's what we're comparing. But I would say it's roughly around 3,300 feet per second, maybe a little bit slower. The barrel is going to be a 24-inch barrel, and this is where these newer cartridges come into its strengths. If you look, the twist rate is 1 in 7.5, so you're going to be able to shoot those heavier, really high BC bullets. Energy-wise, it's right around the same as the 270 WSM. The recoil, about the same. Efficiency, since this case is a little bit smaller, it's almost identical to the 270 WSM, but I'm giving it a little bit more efficiency, mostly because you can fit that bullet out, seat it out farther. Ammo availability, honestly, I'm not really seeing it that much. I did see it at Sportsman's a while back, but I haven't really seen it since. Ammo cost, again, sorry, these numbers are a little outdated. I've found that the cost of ammo, and I'm sure you have too, has gone up quite a bit in the last couple months. Also the rifle cost. Right now, Browning and Winchester are the only ones making the rifles, I believe, and it's going to be around $1,000 to get a 6.8 Western. Next up, we have the 270 Weatherby Magnum. This cartridge was introduced in 1944 by Roy Weatherby, and the parent case is the 300 H&H case. It's just shortened a little bit. Let's go ahead and see the numbers. Now the 270 Weatherby Magnum, with that 130 grain bullet, you're getting 3,400 feet per second, so it's quite fast. And that's with a 26-inch barrel. The twist, this is an older cartridge, so it's a 1 in 10 twist. But energy at 400 yards, 1,800 foot-pounds, so quite a bit. Felt recoil, it's about roughly around the same as the 30-06 or 7mm Rem Mag, so not bad, but definitely more than the previous three. Efficiency, I think it's a pretty efficient cartridge. I give it a 7 out of 10. Ammo, in my area, I'm kind of seeing it here and there. Ammo cost, it's expensive. So if you're going to get a 270 Weatherby, I would highly recommend reloading. Rifle cost, unless you're going to get a used Mark V, the 270 Weatherby right now is only offered in the Mark V. And so the cheapest you're going to get that is around $1,200. The last cartridge I'm going to look at in this showdown is the 27 Nosler. This cartridge was actually introduced last year, and the parent case is the 300 RUM, just shortened a little bit. Let's go ahead and see the numbers. So the Nosler's velocity is pretty insane. The velocity you can get with a 130 grain bullet is over 3,500 feet per second. And again, just like the 6.8 Western, you probably wouldn't be shooting a 130 grain bullet. You should be shooting a bigger, like 165 grain bullet, to take advantage of that faster twist rate. The barrel is 26 inches long usually. The twist rate is 1 in 8.5, so you can shoot a higher BC bullet. Energy wise, it's a little over 100 foot-pounds more than the 270 Weatherby. And then that recoil is also going to be a bit more as well. Efficiency wise, I think this is a pretty efficient cartridge. I give it an 8 out of 10. Ammo availability, honestly, I haven't really seen it. So you guys will have to let me know if you see the 27 Nosler ammo. Cost, it's going to be over $100. It's not cheap at all. And the rifle, from what I could find, now correct me if I'm wrong, but it's around $1,000 to get a 27 Nosler. In conclusion, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these cartridges. And I'm going to pick the one that I would choose. But again, I don't think any of these are a bad choice by any means. It's just whether you're going to find ammo for it right now would be a huge factor. And for me, I already have an ultra velocity Magnum cartridge in my 300 Weatherby. And so I probably wouldn't pick the 27 Nosler or the 270 Weatherby. For me, I would just pick the original, the 270 Winchester. I think it's adequate power, and it's a good cartridge, maybe even for your kids to shoot. And so, I mean, if you've seen my channel, you know I'm actually going to get a 270 Winchester next. So it's kind of an easy choice for me. Let me know which one you guys think you would get, or if you have one. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great day.